It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Now I'm not the problem. Man, that's on you.
Good morning. Welcome back. How'd you do? How was your holiday? How did it go? Tell me, was it everything that you were scared it was going to be, or was it everything you hoped it was going to be? Did you see that cousin you haven't seen in a while? Was this maybe your first holiday post-divorce, or your first holiday in a new relationship? Maybe you had a baby, maybe something happened, or maybe you're seeing people you ain't seen in a minute, and the last time you guys seen it, you had an issue. Maybe, you're on a journey and you're trying to control your eating and people were shoving the food towards you. Maybe there were some offhanded comments, maybe that you would be so pretty if you lost a little bit of weight, or don't worry, you'll find somebody, or maybe this isn't the job for you, or maybe they said something along the lines of, I understand you're not happy, but everybody's unhappy. And maybe they bothered you and maybe you just need someone to talk to and rant about it. And this is a safe space. And let's be real, nobody you probably know follows me. So girl, you want to talk, you smack. Today's Sunday. I don't know when I think you'll probably see this in the middle of the week. Today's Sunday, post-Christmas, pre-New Year, and we are getting our lives back together. How have you guys been doing with your journey? If it hasn't been the best, it's okay, girl. Don't even worry about it, okay? But hopefully this video will give you the motivation, perhaps to get ready and get started and get excited. So what are we going to do today? I'm going to do a little bit of movement at home. We're going to do some cardio, just some light walking to get some steps in. My knee's bothering me a little bit. It's really rainy out, so I'm wondering if it's like an arthritic issue. My dad made me my sissy squat machine, so we're gonna do some of those just to get we're gonna do like a full body move, like a full body workout. Sissy squats are one of those things that is the end all be all for me. I don't do any weighted squats at all. I have a lot of issues with like my neck, my shoulders, and my back, and my knees, everything basically going down. And just to put so much weight on me, on my body like that was unnecessary, and I haven't done a weighted squat in quite some time. I mean, aside from like dumbbells and stuff like that, but anything on my shoulders, I haven't done one in probably a year, and I haven't had any issues, I haven't had any injuries, I should say. So I'm gonna show you guys that. Sissy squat will work your quads, it will work your front of your legs, back of your legs, it works your abs, it is your calves. I mean, it basically works everything from like your chest, like from your belly down. It is like one of those. So if you're looking to build your glutes, check. If you're looking to build your hamstrings, check. If you're looking to build your quads, check. If you're looking to tighten up your gait and work on some maybe an alternative to your traditional sit-up, check. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do some light upper body, and then we're gonna do some treadmill. We're gonna do the vibe board. You guys know I love the vibe board, but for Christmas, I got a new one. This one's so cool. It's so cool because it has resistance bands. You can connect with Bluetooth capable, so you can connect your phone. You can listen to your audiobook. Okay, so anyways, let's get this day started. I am currently cycling off my pre-workout just to give myself just a little bit of a break, because I kind of felt like my tolerance was increasing a little bit. So we are going to just have a Celsius and call it a day. So let's go downstairs. My Christmas stuff is all up in the basement still. I took everything down upstairs. If that's not your thing, it's okay. I keep everything, like my family Christmas stuff, up until after Three Kings Day. Let's go work out. Let's talk about recovery. I feel like a lot of people don't really take the time to focus on recovery, and I think it's just not something that you really need to focus on. It's not as important. Recovery is just as important as movement. And what has really been helping me, not only with recovery, but also just helping me with lymphatic drainage, just making me feel really good. And I've been really loving it. Not only myself, but Leo, has been the merach vibe board. Now you guys have seen, I had the older model, the pink one. I've had that, and that one's actually sitting in my room, actually plugged in next to my bed, because Leo has been using it during the holidays because it's really helped with, like, he's been having a little bit of restless leg syndrome, and he's just been tired. His legs have been super fatigued, and he just sits on the side of the bed and lets the vibe board just loosen up all the muscles and release some of the tension and stuff like that. So I got a new one. Let me show you the one I have. It's so good. It's so good. This beauty is the merach curve vibration plate. This is the CV554D. Okay, this one is literally my newest favorite tool in my house for a quick, effective movement at home. You guys know, especially with the winter, I love to work out at home as much as I can, especially when it gets really cold. I live in Chicago, and the weather, it weathers here. I particularly love how sleek and compact this is, and it doesn't scream gym equipment, which matters to me since it lives inside my house. Like right now, this one is in my office, and like I said, the other one is sitting next to my bed. So it's super sleek, super small, and you're able to store it really nicely. I don't have a huge house, and I don't have a lot of closet space or storage space, so making room for it is literally so easy, but also it isn't a big hindrance in the room, which is important to me, probably important to a lot of us. The Curve platform is super modern, and it feels really stable, and I love that it doesn't like clutter up my space, and it isn't a huge object that's sitting in the middle of my room. What makes this one different is the 4D vibration technology. So quiet, so if you live in an apartment or if you have small children and you just don't want to wake them and you want to try to get your movement in while nap time is happening, or maybe you work from home and you want to be able to sit on your desk and have your legs get some movement, super indiscreet, super quiet, and super lightweight. Again, if you live in an apartment, you live in a big house, doesn't matter, you can take this to the office. It fits and travels well, and like I said, it's super quiet, super indiscreet, and pretty lightweight. This is a combination of oscillation, lateral movement, which is so cool. You guys see this? Lateral movement, pulsing. Do you guys hear that? And 4D movement. All of these movements in one machine. So what does that mean for you? It means that this is activating way more muscle fibers than your traditional biplate. So just standing here, I can feel my muscles engaging immediately. I'm changing modes and talking to you and getting some good movement in. I feel great. This plate was designed for full body toning and muscle targeting. It does have 5 automatic modes, 7 presets, and 120 intensity levels that you can adjust to your liking. You're able to go from mode to mode. It's super easy with the remote. Love that. You don't have to adjust any buttons. You could just stand here and do your thing. So whether you are just easing into movement or just learning how your body responds to the vibe board, you can adjust it to your own specific needs. However you want to do it, however you want the intensity level to be, or for however long you want to do it is completely up to you. Again, you can do this all from the privacy of your own home, at your own time, at your own leisure. I personally love that this doesn't feel overwhelming. It works with your body, not against it. It also comes with a preset 10-minute timer. So if you're super busy, perfect, 10 minutes. Who doesn't have 10 minutes during the day? So you could stand on the board and start chopping your vegetables, cooking your dinner, I don't know, reading your Kindle, whatever it is. You can do that on this board. 10 minutes a day. What do you gotta lose? What I do love about the new Vibe Plate is it does come with Bluetooth capability. So if you wanna listen to your music, or if you wanna listen to your podcast, or if you wanna listen to your new audiobook, whatever the case may be, it can keep you entertained and keep you focused on staying on the board. And I love that. I love that you're able to do all of that, listen to your stuff, whatever the case may be, you're able to just thoroughly unwind and enjoy your time with the Vibe board. And another bonus is the lighting. You guys can see. So the lighting adjusts with your intensity. So the brighter the light, the more intense your vibrate is going. Another perk for the vibrate is it does come with these resistance bands. So you are able to get also, you're toning your whole body. So remember, this is a full body targeted system. You're also able to get some upper body movement in. So you want to do some bicep curls, some lateral raises, some front raises, you know, hammer curls, whatever the case may be. You can do some squats and get it all done all the way on the vibrate. This is going to be a one and done type of thing, okay? So you have no excuse. You can do some bicep curls, listen to your audiobook, and do a full body toning all the way on this plate. Comfort of your own home. Who doesn't love that? Right now it's cold and rainy outside. I don't have to leave because I have the vibrate. I'll be honest with you, what I love personally and what I see benefits from the vibrate, I really noticed an improvement with muscle activation, circulation, and overall just feeling a lot less stiff. Especially on the days where I don't have the time for maybe a full workout, or on those days where I'm having a tough recovery and I just feel like my legs and my whole body is so tight and I feel like kind of swollen. This is what really helps. It helps alleviate some of that inflammation from just training, and it helps just get it all out. It helps with that lymphatic drainage. It's also good for flexibility and balance because honestly, let's be real, I'm gonna be 42 next month, and that's important. The older we get, we really have to make sure we're focusing on mobility and stability and all those things because, you know, we don't want to fall. This machine is going to be perfect for helping you remain consistent. So if 2025 was the year that you felt that you cannot stay consistent on either your workout plan or on your wellness journey, let this be the machine that helps you stay consistent. 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes every day. I promise you, you're able to get a full body toning movement, and you can even do some arms, listen to your audiobooks, listen to your podcasts. Can get multiple things done. Overall, the quality has always impressed me, but this one is even better. I really love that it has the different modes, so you're able to do different types of muscle fibers, activating all of them so nothing gets left behind. I love that. I love how solid it is. I can sit it on the floor. I like that it doesn't, you know, kind of move and all that stuff. You know that you're going to be safe on it. I love that it has the timer on it. I love the lighting. The Bluetooth speaker for me was a major perk because I have been really trying to get back into audiobooks this season and trying to stay off my phone a little bit more, so that will definitely help. And then I also love that it has resistance bands, so we can really get in an upper body workout and just get some movement, and it's never a bad thing to get extra movement in, okay? And I just love that. I love how quiet it is. I love how lightweight it is. I love how I can store it in my house. Like I said, I don't have a lot of closets. I don't have a lot of storage space, but it's super easy to store in my small home, and I feel really good doing it. I feel it's one of those things that is beneficial for my overall body, and I feel like my overall body feels the benefit of it. I wanted to show you just exactly how it looked. This one does come with a little pad underneath it, which I did love that as well. So nice. The board is so nice. I want to turn it on so you guys can see, like, the lighting too is so cool. Like, look at that. I think that is so awesome. And then it goes from mode to mode, just so you guys can see how quiet and how easily you're able to change modes on here, all with the simplicity of a remote. And it comes with batteries in it. We love that. Thank you for sending batteries in these things because I never remember to have them. I will have the merach link down below, and along with my discount, which thank you for sending over a discount. I love that. Just make sure if you do shop for merach, you shop directly on merachfit.com. That's where you want to shop for it, and you can use the discount code and all that stuff. But what do you guys think? Tell me this is not the 2026 gift that you need for yourself. Treat yourself. You won't regret it. Hi, how are you guys? I want to show you how to use this, okay? So when I first started to do sissy squats, that's what they're called. They're named after some Greek guy, Cecily, and they started calling them sissy squats, okay? So it's not like a derogatory word. Anyways, my dad made this for me. This is all metal, and he literally just, because we have one at our gym, he took the measurements inside the gym and he bought me all this metal and he welded everything. So this is like, he didn't paint it. He did all the upholstery too. He was like, I'll paint it. And I was, Dad, don't even worry about it. And I was like, we can always paint it. There's this thing on the bottom because this is such heavy metal. I think it's a flat for a semi truck. My dad was a heavy machinery mechanic. This is a Mike special. All right. We love my dad. Anywho, I want to show you guys. The key to this, some people can do it with, they do it with the cables, and they'll put like a flat pull bar behind their legs.
you could do that. I would recommend if you're just getting started to have something next to you to grab on. When I first started, whereas is in the gym, there's a metal pull in front, so I could always hold on, because you're gonna feel like you're gonna fall back, but you're not. So it's important how you set it up. You want the back part of your leg that bends to be free, because you want the whole bending movement, okay? So you got your legs into this piece, your feet are shoulder width apart. Mine's a little off balance because of the thing, but it's fine. Shoulder width apart, and you want your weight on your heels, right? You don't want anything on the tip of your toes, because if you keep it on the tip of your toes and you're pressing forward like that, that's where the knee strain's gonna come from. You want your weight on the on your heels, okay? Don't put any weight on the tip of your toes, because a lot of people will say sissy squats put a lot of strain on their knees because your form's wrong. I learned that the hard way. So, okay, sissy squats are gonna work the front, the side, back of your leg, and your core. So if you notice after, you need to walk past? Go ahead. If you notice that after you've done this and your stomach's sore, you've done it right, okay? So start off slow, maybe, 10. Body weight only. Don't try to be a hero and try to, go ahead and walk past it. Try to do dumbbells or anything like that. What's wrong, Rhea? Okay. All right, so you have your weight. Remember, your tip of your toes are movement free, and you're gonna sit back, right? You're gonna sit back like you're sitting in a chair. You want your chest up, and you're gonna come right back up. It's like you're sitting in a chair. That's why you want that movement, that space behind your legs open, right? Behind your knees. So it's like you're sitting, right? And then you're gonna come right back up. You want your posture good. Like you're sitting in a chair, and you're gonna come up. And you're gonna come up. Keeping your gait tight. Boom. It looks incredibly easy. It is not. When my dad brought this home, Rhea and her friend were here, and they couldn't do it. Like, Rhea couldn't even, well, Rhea's too short, but her friend Logan, which is tall, he could do it just fine. But his legs were shaking. So you're gonna hold your legs in, front of your toes, and you're gonna go up. I don't do any weights with this. My dad will be like, oh, I add in a dumbbell. I don't need to do all that. I don't add in a dumbbell. If you wanted to, you could. I do 5 sets of 25. I do it 2 to 3 times a week. I'll probably do it even more now that I have it here, because you're probably like, it's probably a lot. For most people it is. My legs are very stubborn. So also, I don't want to really lose any more weight at this point. I want to maintain, and I want to get as lean, like as much muscle mass on me as possible, because 2026, we have surgery. We're doing surgery this year. So I want to be as strong as possible. So when I go in for surgery, the recovery is smooth. I mean, as smooth as it can be. And I'm strong and I'm ready, right? So yes, that's how you do a sissy squat. It's really good. Highly recommend.
Workout is complete. I thought that was pretty good. So it's about 10 o'clock right now. It is currently 56 degrees and rainy. It's going to drop about 40 degrees tonight, and we're going to get snow. Our weather's really crazy right now, so let me know if yours is the same. We have to go run to the grocery store. We're going to do, so today's Sunday, so I need dinner for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Here's the plan. I made tilapia yesterday, so we have a little bit of that left, and then I'm gonna make some chicken breast, and I'm gonna do like a Greek chicken-y one tonight. It's so good. I made it the other day. I baked it. So good. And I'm gonna do that over a bed of pasta for dinner tonight. And then tomorrow will just be leftovers. Tuesday, we're gonna do just like sandwiches. And then Wednesday's New Year's Eve. And then the girls are gonna have people over, and I'm gonna cook and stuff like that. So yeah, so Wednesday, it's basically gonna be New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and then we're wrapping the sneaky snacks up for the year, girls and guys. But today we're just gonna get groceries to get us through just for our meal prep or whatever. I also wanna take this as a reminder. Did I enjoy myself during Christmas Eve and Christmas Day? Girl, yeah. Did I gain some weight? Yeah, I think I was up like 2 or 3 pounds. Is that weight gone today? No, it's not gone today. It's still, I think I'm still up like maybe 2 pounds. I don't know. I'm also, cycling, but am I worried? No, I'm not worried, because it's not going to stay. It's just inflammation. So, give yourself some grace, but also I didn't keep going Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I didn't make it like a 2-week thing. If you did decide to do that, that's cool too, but you got to get back on it. Okay. I feel like it's a slippery slope when we do like the whole 2-week thing, unless you have like amazing control. I don't have amazing control with stuff like that. And, I have to stop, because I will eat everything, especially when I'm on my cycle. So I have to practice some self-control. But we're gonna go to probably Starmac Produce. I wanna get some cactus. Let me tell you what we're gonna have for dinner on New Year's Eve. I'm gonna get, we're gonna do some skirt steak, and I'm gonna pan-sear it with some peppers. I'm gonna put some onion in there and some cactus, and then we're gonna put some Oaxaca cheese over it, and I'm gonna serve it in the cast iron, and we're just gonna pull it. It's gonna be so fire. And then I'm gonna do white rice. It's my mother-in-law's white rice, and then you put corn in it, you mix some sour cream, top it with some cheese, and you bake it. So good. And I don't know what we're gonna do for like a dessert yet. I was gonna do like rice pudding, but I don't want to have like a ton of that like left over. I'd rather make something a little bit smaller, so then when it's done, it's gone and we don't have like the remnants. I did make a strawberry flan for my mother or my sister-in-law's, and that came out so good. If you guys want to see a recipe on that, let me know. But let's go run to the store and get some groceries because I'm getting a little hungry. So it was pouring rain. Pouring.
Never went to get our coffee, babe.
Oh, we didn't. I'll make some coffee right now. Did I show you guys my new sweatshirt? My dad got it for me for Christmas. My dad shops at the gym. He also made me that machine that you guys see. But let's talk about what's going to be on the menu. Again, I want to remind you guys going into the new year, and maybe you're like, hey, I really want to start getting a handle on my eating. If you are struggling with weight loss, it is your eating. I don't care what you say. I don't eat that much. I barely eat 2 meals. I'm only eating 1 meal a day. You're eating too much, or you're eating too little, or you're eating too much of the bad thing. It's whatever the case may be, it always comes back to your eating, truthfully. You could lose weight without physical exercise. People have done it forever. So it always comes back to your eating. I hate to be that person, I know, but I promise. I also need you guys to remember, not every meal has to be a culinary masterpiece. Not every meal is gonna be Pinterest worthy. You eat for sustenance. You eat to survive. You eat for fuel. Not everything is gonna be, you know, a remarkable experience. Okay, you guys need to let that go. Sometimes you're gonna repeat meals, all right? Repeat them until you get the yuck. That's what I do. So I'm hyper fixated. I love Greek food. Greek food and pasta. Like I could eat pasta every single day, and I could eat Greek chicken every single day. So I take that and I run with it, okay? So Leo is like that with rice. Leo could eat rice with every single meal. I cannot. I could, if I never eat rice again, I would be okay. That's just his thing. I could eat pasta every day. I could give or take a potato too. Leo likes a potato. First for me is spaghetti or pasta. First for Leo is rice. Second for both of us is potato. Okay, so remember that. You could eat your carbs. You just gotta watch them. We're gonna do a whole video. We can talk all things food. Let me know, what do you guys want to see going into the new year? I'm gonna do like a rebranding video. I know some people are getting kind of like put off by the term rebranding, resolution, new me, new you, new year, new me, whatever. Rebranding is just the trendy term to it. For myself, I am looking for a rebrand. Not so much of like it's like an evolution, right? I'm out, now I'm going to be 42. I'm coming out of a whole different chapter of life. I'm completely just evolving from stages of motherhood, stages of life, and it's normal. Okay, I need you guys to know that. Don't let somebody like put you off because they think it's like the ick to say rebranding or it's cringe. Whatever, girl. Okay, you can say whatever, so do whatever you want to call it, but let's talk about all those things. We're going to do a whole rebranding thing. We're going to talk about falling back into yourself, getting a handle on your food, getting a handle on your fitness, getting a handle on your relationships, getting a handle on how you handle your relationships. 2026 is going to be the year of us. Heavy on us. Heavy on being pouring into individually into ourselves, not into our family, not into our spouse, not into our kids. We're going to be selfish with our time because we're able to. Because now in our grown age, in our 40s, you know, our kids are growing. Our kids are older. They're more self-sufficient. Maybe you're not in your 40s. Maybe you're a younger mom and my kids were self-sufficient in my 30s as well. So that's what we're talking about. But anyways, on the menu for today, we're going to do some Greek chicken. I'm going to make some Greek potatoes. I'm going to cook some pasta. I'm going to prep some protein pancakes for Leo. The girls have also been liking them. And I got a couple things for New Year. So let me show you what we got. I'm just going to grab stuff out of bags because we just threw stuff all around because when we were outside right now, it was like a monsoon. It was like pouring rain. So we got limes. We went to Starmac Produce. That's basically where we get all of our produce from. Onions, just some white onions, lemons. And then I got a little bag of potatoes. And then I got some sweet potatoes. So we're gonna do that. So we are going to have, like I told you what we're gonna do for New Year's, I'm gonna do the steak and then I'm gonna cook up some peppers and I wanna add cactus and top it with some Oaxaca cheese. So I got some extra cactus. I got 3 things. These are cactus leaves. I'm gonna make some of these for myself. They're so good. If your stomach, they're really cheap. If your stomach is jacked from the holidays, get yourself some cactus. Cactus is one of those things that has so many benefits to your stomach. It has a lot of fiber. It's one of those, it's like a turmeric, you know, like a turmeric is like a cure-all. Treat cactus as the same. It's super good for you. And then we got some jalapenos, and then I got a thing of canned garlic or jarred garlic because I like it. It is easy. Is that the only? Oh, here. This is like a fatty treat, but I got this for the kids for New Year's. They're gonna eat them now too, girl, please. These are just like, what would you call these? These are not,
they're kind of like a pork rind.
They're not a pork rind. No, they're like, if you've ever seen these, they come, like if you see them at first at the store, they look like they're dried pasta circles, right? They come in these they look like super tiny little circles. They look like little pasta noodles and they're cut like this. Then you fry them in oil and they expand. Not healthy.
At all.
At all.
Super good.
Are they delicious? Yeah. So I like these a little lime and some Valentina. But yeah, just a treat for the kids to have for New Year's. They were $7, but it's a huge bag. And I got tomatoes. I got bananas. And then we got cold cuts. We got some white cheddar or white American cheese, some Polish ham, some smoked turkey, and we got some Oaxaca cheese. Oaxaca cheese, fire. It's my favorite. And then we went to the Jewel. They had lobster tails for $3.99, so we got a big bundle of those for New Year's Day. And then I got chicken breast because Rhea forgot to pull out the chicken. That was way too much money. And then, what else do we get? Leo wanted a little sweet treat, so we got some mini vanilla like ice cream sandwiches. For one of them is 90 calories and 15 carbs. So he can have a little sweet treat. I got 2 of these because they were on sale. These are the Sweet Heat Pickled Jalapenos. I love those. And then this is the Velveeta cheese I use for my meals. It's only 35 calories. Is it clean? No. Does it get the job done? Yes, I like it. Then I got a red onion and then I got a couple green peppers because I'm going to grill them up in a pan today, and then we're gonna have them on the side for a vegetable of choice. So I'm gonna put this all up and then I'm gonna make me and Leo something to eat because we're hungry. I gotta put away these groceries because this ice cream's already defrosted. So we are going to have, this is the pancake mix I'm making. These are the Premier pancakes. We love them, the kids eat them. They're really, really good. So how I do them is I just been kind of pouring stuff out and making them as I go. I put a little bit of stevia in mine. I took 2 packets of stevia and then a little bit of cinnamon. And here's the trick when you're doing these is you want to take hot water and add it slowly so you can, and they get really, really thick. Like these are some thick old pancakes. So we're going to start those off first. Sophie, they're good, right? But they taste just like homemade pancakes. So, well, they are homemade pancakes. You know how some people are like, oh my God, Premier or protein pancakes taste weird. There's no weird protein taste. I think your pancake batter is kind of, up to you and how you like it. I like mine a little bit thick, but not too thick. And then I just kind of stir it up. I'm going to have to order. I get these from Sam's Club. So I'm going to reorder it. I think Costco has them too. I like the Premier protein ones better than the Kodiak cake ones. They have a little bit more protein in them. And yeah, so that's just our preference, but it doesn't matter. You could even do like a regular pancake mix, I guess, and then add in like your own protein powder and bake them that way. So I just like to have these prepped up for Leo, and then like I said, Sophia has them. It's really only Sophia and Leo who eat them, but they're really good.
let's talk about meal prepping real quick. So I am very into meal prepping. Now, does my family eat like how I eat? No, they don't. Well, Leo does now, but my kids no. So do I cook every day still for my family? Yes, I still cook my family's their own meals every day. But for myself, I love just being able to just throw my stuff up, reheat it, and knowing that, you know, I have something already pre-made. I don't have to worry about it. I find that it's hard enough to figure out meals for my family, so that I alleviated that burden of having food ready for myself is so good. It keeps me, I'm never, you know, getting to the point where I don't have anything to eat. So I'm starving, I'm completely on E, and then, you know, I start making irrational choices with my food. Also, if you're looking to be more budget conscious this year, prep your food. Eating out, I guarantee you, eating out, Uber eating, even just paying for like Uber One, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Okay? Instead of paying for Uber One, why don't you pay, like I pay $12 a month for my local Jewel, and they deliver my groceries for me for free. So keeps me out of the store. I can watch my budget. And same thing with like a Sam's Club, right? Invest in a Sam's Club membership, invest in a Costco membership. Ways to make your dollar go a little bit further. You will save so much money by cooking your meals yourself. Maybe you're not a great cook. I'm not a great cook, but I try. And how can you make your cooking better? Season it. Whatever, and if you think a separate salt, be careful with salt, but season the hell out of your food. Season the hell out of your food. Look on Pinterest. You know, there's tons of recipes. You can really make it work. And maybe you're like, you know what, it's only me. I don't want to cook all these meals. Okay, good idea. Good point. How about I were to tell you, go to Sam's Club. They have pre-made meals with a nutritional label on there, and set it up for success for yourself. Buy yourself rotisserie chickens. Buy yourself homemade mashed potatoes, where it's just potatoes mashed, not with like butter and sour cream and all, like loaded, just plain potatoes. Get a frozen bag of rice and throw that in there, and then season the rice when it comes out. I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. You can buy, I don't know if Mariano still does it, but I know Mariano's back in the day would, you could buy a steak and they cook it for you. So there's tons of options. We don't have a ton of pancakes, but it's enough. Sophia wants some, but it's like, I don't know, like half a dozen. I just need a few to get Leo through for breakfast. Even if he only gets one breakfast out of it, I just wanted to hurry up and cook these up anyways, because I'm getting ready to do my Sam's Club haul, like my first Sam's Club haul of the year. So it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a big one. We're going to go through it all. We're going to look at staples. We're going to look at nutrition labels. If you are someone who's struggling with, maybe you don't want to cook, it's only you or maybe your partner, and meal prepping isn't your thing, let me show you. I can show you how to cook whole chickens to save you some money. I can show you so many ways to be successful on a diet, because one thing about me is I'm lazy. I'm lazy, okay? And if I can simplify dieting, I can. Here, do you want this? You waiting for me? Yeah. Okay. Leo and Sophie wants the plate. Here, I need to be the plates for you guys. So right here, I have my potatoes. I have them diced, and I'm going to take my chicken breasts and I'm going to slice them in half to make them thinner. Now my marinade it's simple, okay? It's simple, but it's good. And I'm gonna show you exactly what we're gonna use. We need lemons. Okay, get some lemons. You're gonna take the skin of the lemon, you're going to zest it. And for these potatoes, I'm gonna take 2. So I have 4 lemons. We're gonna take 2 lemons for the potatoes and 2 lemons for the chicken. We're gonna take the zest of 2 lemons and the juice of 2 lemons. We are going to take half a cup of avocado oil. I recommend avocado oil. You can use whatever you want. This is the seasoning. This stuff, I put it on everything. I actually have a backup, okay? That's how much I like it. I get mine at Walmart. This is called the Cavender's, I think it's called Cavender's Greek Seasoning. Spectacular, spectacular. We're gonna add in a little bit of garlic, black pepper to our mix. So it's really, really easy. Well, let's get this started. Always, always, always weigh out your oil. I actually have a bottle. The beers are doing really good, guys. You know, Chicagoans don't, not me, I don't really care, but Leo and them, you know, Chicagoans don't know how to act when the beers do good. We still haven't let go of the ones from the 85 beers. Shit. When you're zesting, you go down until you see like the white. I try to stir mine after I do the 1 lemon with the zest, just so the whole thing gets kind of a nice coat. I broke 2 nails. See right here and right here. I got a nail appointment this week. That was me trying to take down the Christmas tree. So I'm gonna add the oil. I'm gonna cut 2 lemons. I would use the juicer, but Leo, with his crazy strength, snapped it. We're gonna add in our Greek seasoning. You can go pretty heavy with this, okay? You wanna see your seasoning. If you can't see your seasoning, you didn't put enough. More garlic, keep the vampires away. Now you're gonna stir. Potato. I have this just a cookie sheet lined with foil. The same exact marinade that I made for the potatoes, I am going to make for my chicken. We're gonna throw these into the oven. Potatoes take a while. I have my oven preheated at 450, so for your oven, it's probably about 425. I'm gonna cook these for probably about 45 minutes and then check on them. I have another pan lined. This one's going to be for my chicken breast. The chicken breast I'm going to slice in half. I let my chicken marinate. I cut it, I like butterflied it, and then I let it marinate in my pan. And then I'm just going to lay it out here. Just want to make sure it's laid flat. I butterflied mine, like I said. I mean, you don't have to, but I just think they cook nicer because I'm baking them. Here's our chicken. I'm gonna throw that in the oven. Anyways, here are those potatoes. These kids have been eating them. I will say they got kind of stuck to the pan, so make sure you spray your pan with nonstick spray. But they did get like a nice little crisp to them. So good. Also, potatoes shrink, you know. Right here, I just have some green bell peppers. I don't like the green as much as I like the yellow. Yellow are my favorite, but these are okay. Next summer, I think I'm gonna plant bell peppers. My cousin did them and she got so many and we love them. So I definitely think, do you guys do gardening like that? Are they kind of a easier, like a beginner friendly? I'm gonna try to do tomatoes. I think this year, tomatoes, cucumber, and bell pepper. That's my plan. Let me know what you think. Is that beginner friendly or not? Anyways, this is just 1 red onion and then a few bell peppers and then the very same marinade. I just cooking mine in a cast iron skillet just so they can get like real soft and I want them to get a little burnt. And then in here, I have the chicken baking. So I wanted to show you the veggies. They came out really good. You know what I wish I would have done though? Mushroom. That look good though. Just a little bit on the side. Basically, I'm kind of doing like a deconstructed chicken kebab. Make sense? I don't know. I think so. Right here is just some onions in that same cast iron. And I'm kind of deglazing the bottom of the pan too with the onions. I added some salt so they can emit some water. And I cut up a jalapeno and I put it in there. And what I'm actually going to cook, this is going to be prepped up for Leo. We went to his sister's for Christmas Eve and she sent home a good amount of prime rib. I am not a fan, but Leo likes it and he could have like the fat. So I'm going to cook that up for him too, just so nothing's wasted. So that way, same thing for him, right? He doesn't have to worry about, if you guys are new here, my husband had a stroke in September. He's new diabetic, high blood pressure, all this stuff. So I try to make things so where they're prepped and ready for him as well. So he never has a reason to like fall off and go off the rails, you know? This is pretty much all cooked up. It's just to kind of warm it and make another meal out of it. Again, no waste. So we have the tilapia in there from yesterday. We have the chicken from today with the potatoes, and I'm making a pasta. So everything is going to be really, really good. I already have a head of lettuce cut up, and I prep breakfast. If you guys are breakfast people, stop eating breakfast out, okay? The only thing I can tell you that is probably the most decent breakfast is the egg white wrap sandwich from Starbucks. That's the only one I will eat. I think it's delicious. It's my favorite, but it's expensive. You can make that at home, okay? You can prep all those things. You can make a McDonald's griddle at home. You could use those pancakes. You could have put a turkey sausage patty in there and 1 egg. Boom. And it was still the same deliciousness, but
You're saving the money, saving the calories. Where there's a will, there's a way. Let me know. What do you want to see me make? We can make anything happen. I can make damn near anything good, okay? And there is the chicken. Look at all that seasoning on it. It's still nice and moist too. You have to be careful with breast because you can dry it out. So I cook it low and slow. So 425 for about an hour. Again, I set mine to 450 because my oven's off. So for yours, 425, about an hour. Low and slow. I let it marinate, and then you can see, still nice and juicy. Nothing is dry. A lot of seasoning. Here is dinner. Here are carbs. I use these small little shell pasta because I feel like you get more. You have your chicken and then your veggie. What are you looking for, baby cakes? Oh, hold on, I got it for you. But yes, that's dinner. Super simple. And then if you didn't want to have pasta the next day, you can do potatoes with the chicken, or you can do pasta with the tilapia, or you can do corn tortillas with the tilapia and have like a fish taco and maybe make a cabbage salad, throw in some veggie. Possibilities are endless. Thanks for hanging with me. I'll leave links and everything for down below if you want to check out the vibe plate. See you later. Bye.